And Calvin. I'm Calvin. That's my guy Garland. And we are back on another Monday, and we're doing double duty today. We are talking about season 5, rather, episode 9 of The Shy, and season 2, episode 3 of Raising Kanan. But before that, what's going on, Garland? How
Let's
things
get
going?
it, man. I'm ready, man. I'm feeling great, man. It's Monday, great weekend. Did a whole bunch of stuff, went outside and went a couple different places and stuff. And yeah, man, it's just, busy weekend. Good work from home day on Monday. So, you just can't complain.
See, that's what I'm talking about. People say they can't complain, but they try to flex. I go into the office Mondays, and I hate
Sorry.
going into the office Mondays. See how you do that? My unoffice days. I don't even call them work from home days. My unoffice days are Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Every other day I'm in the office, so that's some BS. We went to the preseason game Saturday, and I don't
Oh,
really
yeah,
care about.
yeah.
I don't care about preseason. We kind of just went to see our little seats and just
Right.
get a feel for, because we new season ticket holders. So
That's right, Calvin, big y'all.
yeah, we
All
brand
things
new
black
seats.
getting money, but it ain't getting to me. I ain't
Hey
got no
man,
I ain't got no season tickets on those seats.
well, if I get season tickets for suites, like if I get a suite in there, then all things black getting money. And if
Yeah.
you ain't invited, then you might want to check the books, son. You might want to check the books if I get sweet stuff and you ain't invited. So
Right.
but yeah,
I
man, we
seen
had a good
pictures in the
weekend
suite
also.
I know what's up.
We had a good weekend also, mostly chilling and relaxing. And we got 3-day weekend coming up. So,
Hey, Miss Sheila.
looking forward to that. So hey everybody, what I'm saying, hey
Oh yeah, I
everybody,
know.
because
I'm just calling out
can't,
people. Hey
yeah, I
everybody.
can't even see their names, you know what I
Everybody.
mean? But whatever.
Everybody.
Anyway, I know the people could care less about what we got going on during the weekend. They want to hear what's happening with Kanan and Emmett on the other side and all that. So what I mean, let's just jump into it.
Yeah, man. We're gonna start with the Shy, and thank God there's only one more episode left, because this past episode, people appeared out of the ether. There's a whole bunch of dumb stuff that just weekly show of the Shy, and so let's jump into it. And so, Jada and Darnell, they're planning their wedding, and Darnell. I didn't. We found out Darnell's been married 3 times, and he wants to have a nice big wedding. He got the dollars, but Frosty Tips, she wants to have a small wedding. This Calvin came up with Frosty Tips, y'all. I didn't come. That's not my invention, but it's so funny. Frosty Tips wants a small wedding in the backyard, and so Darnell is going to, this new Darnell. I'm still trying to adjust to this new Darnell. I like the dirty dog Darnell. The Darnell that did it to his son's girlfriend. That's the Darnell I like. But everybody's falling in love with this. Oh, Darnell, he's so sweet, Darnell. But Frosty Tips, I don't know, something gonna happen at the end. But him and Frosty Tips stay in love. I mean, you think Frosty Tips deserves this goodness? It's like Sway. Where does Sway go? Did Sway die?
Sway, after she turned Sway down, Sway was like, I'm not gonna be back in this mess that you got going on here. But now I will have to admit, Frosty Tips, they weren't as frosty, so she's more like defrosting tips right
Right.
now. It looks like it's coming down. And listen, man, y'all, why are you coming from a former Donnell like dude right here? It's good to be in love when you finally in love. It just feels good. It feels different. You know what I mean? I know what Donnell going through. I used to be out here running them streets. I know what he going through, man. I ain't going through the street. But listen, I got an unpopular opinion that I gotta
All right.
say to
Go
y'all.
ahead.
So I've been telling you every week for the past 3 weeks, the Shy is starting to get a little better. It wasn't a bad episode. Last night's episode was actually pretty interesting. There were a couple errant things here. The dude out whole thing is really killing me. But I'm telling you, it wasn't a bad episode. Last night's episode was interesting. It had you talking to the TV. It was a good episode. The Darnell defrosty tip story, is actually really good, man. I'm trying to tell you, I'm with them. It's like you
Defrosting
said,
tips.
yeah, defrosting tips. Like you said, something's gonna happen with Jada, and like it's building up to something, and you're really
Mm-hmm.
excited. Some people are on Donnell's side. Some people think something's gonna happen. But listen, just to answer the first question, I'm on Donnell's side. I hope it works out for both of them. Like Donnell said, this is his grand finale. He trying to go up with a bang. Now, the one thing
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she counted for, but he had to tell her, you married me, you got married at Earpiece too. So it's a package deal. It is
Is
definitely a
the
package
Bluetooth the
deal.
best man? Who has the rings and the Bluetooth gonna come out with the ring or something?
Probably so. Probably so.
Somebody said, "Can we talk about all the kids Darnell had living with him seasons 1 through 3?" That's what's going to happen. All those kids that he had living with him are going to show up. That's right, because we've got
It,
Emmett had all these brothers and sisters. He had 3 wives, and so I guess they are where Coogie's mother is after she shot Duda.
man, in the words of the great 50 Cent, fuck them kids.
That's a shame. That's a shame. All right, now Emmett. Let's get to our boy Emmett. Emmett and Keisha, they out running. How many of y'all remember that Keisha was a track star? That was like one of the early plot lines when she got kidnapped and all. She was sleeping with the track coach. You remember Keisha used to have a little messy life. Well, anyway, Keisha and Emmett, they out jogging and whatever, and they're taking a little break. And Emmett, I guess he took the black man. I'm gonna tell her immediately. He took about 2 or 3 weeks, and he told her that Tiff tried to tempt him with the skins, but he told her to bounce. And so, of course, just as I said, okay, he told her, but then she gonna try to pick a fight, talking about, well, why didn't you tell me immediately? See, that's what
But
I told
see,
you. I told you. That's
yeah,
enough. Don't come at me with the, well, how come you ain't? If you believe me, if I told you that Tiff tried to throw the drawers on me and I resisted, and I used to be a fuck boy. Why are you questioning me?
yeah, but see, you got to remember that's her initial reaction. And that's going to be everyone's initial reaction when you hear something like that, because you don't know where to throw your anger. But she softened up at the end. You saw she smiled and she was like, I knew I could trust you, Emmett. I knew I could trust you. You know what I mean?
But
Tiff,
then she
Tiff,
get back to the crib and she act like she didn't trust him. Well, why it take
yeah,
you so long?
but she started, she got to warm up to it because she don't know who she want to fight. You know what I mean? Do I fight Emmett? And she got to fight Tiff kind of thick in there. So she don't look like she can
Tiff
handle
just got
Tiff
a
if
big
they got in a
forehead.
fight.
That's all she got. She just got a big head. It's like
Yeah.
a 10 square. It's like a 10 head, not a forehead.
Well, wait a minute. We trying to act like Keisha don't have no big ass forehead too, because Keisha got a big ass. That's what made Keisha such a good track star, because she would lean her
She was
forehead
leaning
forward.
into the tape.
Yeah, and the photo finish, it would be her foot. Yo, stop, stop. I'm not doing this with you.
It's because
I'm
she
not
got her
doing this.
hair pulled back all the time. That's what it is. Leave Keisha alone. And what? Well, I guess she got rid of old boy, so maybe he's still at the thrift store,
You
working.
And you know what? And that I had to holler something about that. Again, another interesting story had me talking to the TV. Keisha was like, "This is the first time I ever really loved someone." And I was saying, what about old Russell Westbrook there? Because Russell
Yeah,
Westbrook, she was into. Russell Westbrook took her on the little Love Jones joint, had him on the little motorcycle. You know what I mean? I, yo,
Keisha.
how soon we forget Russell Westbrook somewhere like that's some bullshit, man. I had you all in the thrift store. I was helping you out with them stinking ass clothes and everything.
Right.
Some bullshit.
I'm all nursing you through. You done been abused. You've been kidnapped and stuff. You got a
Exactly.
son that you don't even
Exactly.
want. I'm nursing you through all of this, and then you gonna go with Emmett? Oh boy,
Exactly. And then act like I wasn't even around. Yo, Keisha tripping, yo.
get out of here, Keisha.
But I
But
do, like someone else said, I do love their new
I'm
relationship.
rooting for him. I'm rooting for
Again,
him.
it's interesting, man. I'm trying to tell you, the shot is starting to
I'm
get a
rooting for.
little better.
But Calvin, why is it taking until the last episode to get better? What about the other 20 episodes that we had to sit through this season?
listen, sometimes it don't really matter how you get
Yeah,
there as long
Lala
as you
only
get
works
there.
once a month. Somebody said, "Does Lala only work?" Yes, Lala only works. She's gone to where Coogie's mother is and Darnell's other kids. That's where she is right now. Now,
Wait a
then
minute, his name ain't Coogee. That's the sweater. His name is
Coogie,
Coogie. Coogie.
Coogie. That's like you said, Doodah.
Doodah. Y'all be like Doodah. I'm like Doodah.
Doodah. Coogie. Anyway, man, and then Tiff's trifling ass, she gonna tell Rob that she tried to smash Emmett. She just jumped on. I tried to smash Emmett. But Rob, because he smokes a massive amount of weed, as he lets us know, and not only is art's imitating life, he says, "Yo, use your words, not your body." Now, I have to admit that was a slick little line, and he delivered it well. Shumpert, he really played this part. You know how realistic that is. That you come back and you find that the woman that you trying to build a future with tried to smash old boy. I don't care how much she admitted. It's got to be some reparations.
Well, first of all, just the message to my wife: I ain't Rob. So that's just one to
Right.
just in case just in case there was a question. But nah. So first of all,
Like Rob.
listen. This is my first time even knowing what his name was because I don't even remember them calling him Rob. This is the first time I heard him call him
Right.
Rob because I was like, "What's the character's name?" But fun fact. If you ever wondered what happened to Slim from Boys to Men, he is actually the character that Amon Shumpert is playing. And if you remember in End of the Road, he
Oh
came with the
yeah.
girl, all them times at night when you was out with that other man. I knew about it. I just didn't care. Cause I love you. That's exactly what he did. Yo, soft ass. Yo, I wish. Oh my god. What? He should have.
Yo.
Listen, I'm not advocating any domestic violence, but had he put his hands around her throat, I would have understood. He
I
should have at
understand. Yeah.
least kicked her out. You get out and take Emmett Kid with you. Take little Emmett ass out with you. I don't that ain't his name, but that's how I would look at him. Take little Emmett ass out with you. He should have
The
kicked
kids
her
don't leave.
ass
The
out.
kids can't live with her because all she do is now she back to sell. She back to bagging weed. She back to bagging ounces. Like what? What are you gonna be? Are you gonna be a mother? Are you gonna be a slut? Or are you gonna be bagging ounces like a drug dealer? I mean,
Hold
excuse me,
on.
not a slut, a
Let me
thought. Are you gonna be a
somebody ask
thought?
somebody asked me why my eyes look real low today. I don't know what that means, but I'm sleepy. What worry about yourself. I work all day. I get up early. Worry about yourself. Yeah, exactly. And throw
Right.
that breakfast.
What
He
that
made up
breakfast at her?
pancakes and everything. He came out with the pancakes, and she gonna be like, "I tried to fuck Emmett." Good morning to you too, ho.
Right. And he had to talk to her like it was a Barney episode. Use your words, not your body. What are you, Barney? What is
wait,
this? The,
wait.
the thought of the day?
What was the after school special that we had?
Right. Hankering for a hunk of cheese, and then he comes back on to talk about use your words, not your body. I never heard that song with conjunction function.
Wait a minute. And then Corey did come back in there and he had to tell him, damn, nigga, what are you, 6'8"? 6'9".
Yeah, let's talk about that. I'm glad you brought that up. Where the hell they find Dante? Where
Yeah, that was
Dante been with Coogee?
yeah.
Cootie. He
That was
been with
now that was
Cootie.
that's the
He
part
been
that's
with Cootie
actually a
Mama.
little unnecessary. That's a little unnecessary. I didn't
Razors
need
in
to know that.
closets.
Yeah, I didn't understand.
Yeah, he told her to go up to the mountain or come down to the sea. Use your body. I mean, use your words, not your body. That's the remix of conjunction function. And so, but yeah, man, it's crazy. So they didn't pull Dante out of something. He up riding in a car somewhere talking about, hey, looking like a little muskrat with the little. When you can't get your mustache right all the way like me and Cat, don't do it. If you can't connect the
But you know,
dots, if you can't
I'm gonna be
connect
like,
four, yeah, don't. If you can't do all of this with the little beard and the mustache, shave that off, yo. Just go naked. Okay, don't be
get you a little
having
Hitler. Just
Right.
get him a little Hitler.
Looking like Martin Luther King. Look, if the only part of your mustache is growing right here and nothing else is right here, stop it,
Did
yo.
you did you say he looked like Martin Luther
I look like
King?
Martin Luther King, Martin Luther the King.
Bro, there would be no king slander when all things black.
I'm like, who was Marty's barber? He used to mess Marty mustache up. That thing was super thin, and I was like, oh Lord, they didn't messed up the messed up Dr. King's mustache. But
I mean,
nonetheless,
he got to get the so when he gets his shape up, when Martin used to get his shape up, he had to get it early because he was always out speaking and protesting. Didn't always make it back to the barbershop. That's
yeah.
what he used to tell the barber. I might not get there. But
All right.
let me stop.
The
Let me
shoulder
stop.
went to the left now.
I'm thinking the same thing with Tiffany. I thought she was trying to be the next weed Scarface. So what
Yeah.
happened to that? She ain't
She
meeting with the
never went
Connect
back to.
again?
Well, she's out. She's measuring grams while talking to Dante, and of course, Dante, him and his thirsty butt, he's still trying to holler. Yo, you looking sick. How can you tell she looks single and she bagging up some weed? What are you talking about, clown? With the non-connecting mustache. Anyway, nonetheless, give me an ounce of that blueberry. What? Hang up the phone. There was no reason for that phone call. We forgot all about Dante. Last time we saw Dante at the end of last season, she was trying to make Dante her boyfriend, and Dante said, "Oh no, I'm the nigga on the side."
Why is she FaceTiming with a dude when you in the house with a
On
dude?
top of him.
Like, I don't anyway. All right, I'll let you move
Yeah,
on.
that whole thing is just, I don't get it. But hey, you brought up your boy Duda, Duda. Duda is back, or Duda is back to being a crime boss, Calvin. He just, so we know Duda is not the mayor anymore, because this has been the big issue the last several episodes that we've been trying to figure out. Is Duda the mayor? Is he back? Is he still an elected fit? We never saw him resign. We never saw him have a press conference and say, hey, I know I disappeared for a couple months while I was your mayor, but I resigned. We never saw that. So a lot of us were still assuming that Duda was the mayor. But it looks like Dude is back to being Otis Perry or whoever he was, his alias, because he comes in and he shoots his partner Q, who's a dirty dude as well. And I don't. And he still got the pieces, but yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
And he owns Smokies, so we're gonna see something happen
Well,
next
no,
week.
he trying to. I think the girl told him to go make an offer to Smokies. He want to make an
Okay,
offer to Smokies. Yeah, so he made it. I think that's where him and Emmett are going to clash. That's probably the build up to the finale and then to next
for
season.
then
That
next
him
season.
trying to buy
Let
Smokies.
Emmett
Yeah,
have Smokey. Emmett stole Smokey's fair and square. He stole it from the old man who was having health issues, who had diabetes and sugar and heart disease. He stole it from him.
Sonny. First of all, Sonny died in one season and was back another season. Y'all will not convince me of anything else. Sonny died one season and then came right back the next season like he wasn't dead. Sonny died, y'all.
I need somebody to verify. I'm gonna do some research for next week because
Look, so,
Calvin is
somebody,
holding on to this
somebody
Sonny
remember.
died.
Sonny died, yo. Sonny died. His kids came in and was going to sell the spot. And he was like, nah, since Sonny dead, just give it to me. Sonny died, y'all. Sonny died and then came back. I'm not trying to hear nothing else. Sonny died.
So, Michelle, are you gonna say Emmett's gonna sell Smokies and buy the artwork for what? So him and Keisha can be broke. Keisha ain't got no job. All she doing is doing addition and subtraction with the kids because they slow.
You better buy some fake artwork and make it look
Right.
real.
He
Bye.
ain't like he buying some Matisse. He buying some dude that's just throwing paint on a thing out there on the
Exactly.
south side of Chicago.
Who
And
gonna know
so
the difference? What Kevin gonna come in and be like, that ain't real. That ain't real. Who gonna know? Buy some fake artwork for $29.99. Where the replica at? I
Bro.
wish I would.
So yeah, man, I'm not. You know what? I'm not really sad that Duda's gone back to the original Duda, and we see a little bit of the preview for next week. It looks like Gemma's dad finally is going to come out of his coma and try to do something. Maybe he remembers
No,
that Duda tried to
but he
kill
been out.
him.
Remember, he been out the coma. He just said he wasn't gonna say nothing because he wanted to make him suffer. I guess now he got the plan to make him suffer or something. I don't know. But look, hold on, real quick. Back to Duda. So this guy was supposed to be the boogeyman. You know, he was
Right,
I'm the
cute. He's
boogeyman.
supposed to be
But
the
then we
boogeyman.
find out that he had a gambling problem. So he got a gambling problem and he just gets shot twice in the chest. Like, why did we even bring him back? Did he solve the package thieves? Like,
Yeah,
you remember they had the package thief task force. Now this is the storyline, the do the storyline and all. I'm not really. That's the one that's just all the way
it's
left
just
for me.
plain dumb, and it's like, Duda, what's the purpose of Duda? Why would you kill that guy? Why did you bring that guy back from the
Why
second
you bring him
season?
back?
Why you even bring him back? And yeah,
He didn't
Duda
got
just
killed. He didn't got killed twice because remember they said Duda said they killed him because he killed the cop. So he got killed twice too. See, they keep. I remember. I remember this stuff. They keep
Mm.
killing these
Well,
characters and bringing them
guess
back.
what? The writers of The Shy don't remember. This is what I want them to do for season 6. Watch all of the previous episodes from the first 3 seasons at least before y'all write season 6, so y'all can get these stories. Because y'all forgetting people and died and had heart attacks. Yes, I know that Gemma dad always remembered and he had the file and the camera. But what use is that when dude is still out here walking around like, hey, what's up, y'all? Pow pow. Nah,
And you
what? Go
using a
ahead.
cane. You using a
Right.
cane, and your daughter was pregnant by dude that's fake kind of be trying to be son because he was supposed to make him. He was
Right.
supposed to make
He's supposed to be
Yuckmouth
his
some
dad.
sort of great citizen, and he
Ringy.
didn't. Yeah, he could. I don't know. I don't know. I guess he should have got him some proactive or something, and then he
Yeah.
could have helped him out, or taught him how to play basketball. You know what I mean? Just something.
Right.
You
Where
can,
did that go away? I guess he got cut and he just said, I quit. No more
yeah, just
basketball. But hey, these boys are growing up. We don't know if they're in high school anymore. But Papa and Ringworm get into it. Jake, they get into it, and Papa, he grows a pair and he confronts Jake. So who's running the? I don't know. Maybe Papa. I don't get me lying, because Papa was running Smokies for a minute. Well, how Papa get his? Anyway, y'all, Papa confronts Ringworm Jake about the fact that y'all, you ain't here for me. What? Why you worry about if I'm hanging out with a killer who shot a gun at the party that caused your girl to have a miscarriage? Why you mad at me? You ain't even tell me that you got old girl pregnant, but you told Kev. You told Kev, and he cussed him out. Church boy, he used some salty language like that, and then say he a man of God. I'm like, come on, Papa, you're a real Christian, because real Christians church. I mean, real Christians curse.
hey man, and another interesting storyline, getting to the kids and Papa feeling some sort of way. I'm not the sidekick,
Mm,
like he said. And Papa stepped up to him and was like, fuck you. Like Papa stepped up. But then after Papa stepped up, he did bring him into the pulpit and was all being smooth with it. Try not to use that kind of language to my audience.
right,
What are you talking about, Papa? You gonna
bro,
cuss
you
him
just
out, then
cussed
you
me
go back.
out.
Yeah, you gonna cuss him out and then be fake. But then another thing, so Garland and I do broadcasts and podcasts and stuff. Like you never want your guest to have to hold the microphone. Like I don't even know. Plus,
Right.
what if his lips had hit the microphone? So then your next guest gonna have ringworms, and then they gonna sue the Papa's pulpit because Papa Pulpit giving people
I
ringworms.
keep
So
on telling you, Calvin,
you got to disinfect.
he got that Kool-Aid ring around his mouth. I used to see it in summer camp every year. There was always one kid that had the
Man,
Kool-Aid ring.
let me leave Jake the Snake alone, man. Let me leave him
Jake the
alone.
Snake. But and that goes right to my boy Kevin. Now, Kevin's moms, they confront him about his gaming money that his mom found in his room, but he flips the script on them. Now, this was probably all right. It was a good episode, but this was one of the dumbest moments. You find money in your son's room, and you automatically make him Pablo Escobar. We've never Kevin smoked weed, but we've never known. I don't think Kevin's ever even been arrested. But you automatically assume that Kevin's selling drugs and he snatches up his little bundles. Oh, here go one for you. Say thank you. And bounce.
First of all, that was the flex of the night. You know what I mean? That was the flex of the weekend. Y'all think the flex of the weekend was Jay-Z dropping them bars. The flex of the weekend was when Kevin dropped that stack and was like, "You're welcome," and walked off on
Right.
him. His mother and stepfather didn't know what to do. First of all, you start accusing people when you halfway parenting anyway. I'm surprised that she even washed his clothes and put him away for him. So now you want to be a mother? Now you want to parent? Now you want to sit me down with my stepdad and y'all want to talk to me about who got the money? Then y'all want to go? No, y'all
No.
not going with me.
No. Kevin
Just
said
believe me
no.
when I say
No.
it. Yeah,
No.
like
No. Y'all not
nah,
going. Y'all can't come.
nah.
What? Why
But
can't no?
but it wasn't bad storyline because they kind of built up to it because they halfway parented. And we see in next week's episode, Kevin's trying to emancipate himself. I'm trying to tell you, man, the shot's starting to get better, starting
Now
to get a
you
little interesting.
I'm coming, Calvin. That's complete BS. Ain't no black kid emancipating himself. That's some white kid stuff.
That's true, but he at least going to try it.
Why y'all
He got
disrespecting the
25
shy?
stacks.
Calvin, ain't no black kid out here getting no attorney talking about emancipate. You want to be emancipated? Get your little black butt out of my house. Leave all the
He
clothes
could,
and everything else I left you. I gave you.
but
Just go ahead and leave.
they
That's your
Kevin
emancipation.
They Kevin clothes. His mother nor his stepdad brought him a $500 jacket. You saw her looking at them tags. I mean, stepdad kind of rag a little bit. He throw on the little clothes, but ain't
Stepdad
none of his
stay in
stuff.
the throwback jerseys.
Yeah, but ain't none of his stuff $500. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to tell you, yo, Kevin can do it. So if they say you leave my stuff, where he gonna leave? He ain't got nothing to leave. Cause that's all his stuff. I'm trying to tell you, Kevin gonna be emancipated. Kevin's
Now,
a grown man.
I will say this about Kevin's stepdad though. I think Dre is the better parent than the mother. Dre is like, let's talk to him first. Dre is the voice of reason. And I appreciate that. Not only does she, pack a piece in her shorts, she's the voice of reason.
He really is the voice of reason, and Mama need that because she's horrible. She's horrible.
Oh Lord, they said that little girl and grandma go steal the money and go to the moon. They're going to go to Vega.
not go to not go to the moon.
That little girl, like, all right, yeah, just leave it here with me. Safekeeping. Kevin too trusting. Kevin too trusting, but Kevin
That's what
crazy.
I
Yeah,
said.
Kevin
I
too
was
trusting.
just like, you barely even know her, and you gonna leave her
Right,
your
you gonna
money?
leave your stacks here?
Uh-uh.
Well, you better put that
Uh-uh.
in your pocket and walk home.
Uh-uh. She gonna do just like Memphis, not Memphis, what's her name? Mercedes mama did in P Valley and buy herself a church, a church of crystals.
This is my church. She said, no, this is my gym. No, this is my church.
Exactly.
Great acting.
She gonna sell his money and buy him a couple stars, just like he brought her. That I brought that for you and that for you.
Like I didn't get you nothing for Valentine's Day. I'm sorry I'm a little late. Each of these cost 2,500. All
Yeah, he
right.
gotta get his money back.
Now Bakari, I still anyway. Bakari, he comes to the crib and little fake Jake. He can't. I don't know why Jake. Little ringworm. Sit down, little Kool-Aid ring. You ain't gonna do nothing to Bakari because don't forget Bakari carries a gun, and so Bakari comes over and he apologizes. Like, hey, I'm sorry. Gemma lets him in. Little Frederica lets him in, and they go ahead and they get it out the way, and it's just like, oh, okay, Jake, you had all of this bluster about you's gonna do X, Y, Z to old boy, but you ain't do nothing. This Jake is the fakest gangster. Jake had more balls in the first season when he had his brother there than he got now.
Listen, am I the only one that saw how Gemma was looking at Bakari?
She
The
was
way
looking at
you
him like he was yummy.
the the way you get him is the way you lose him. I'm just saying, Jake the Snake. It's your turn. What goes around comes around. I mean, maybe she was just being sympathetic, but I thought she was giving him a little look, and I was like, let me find out. Even though Bakari is sneaking in the window like, bruh, man, and but that ain't even the girl's house. That's what get me. How you gonna sneak him in somebody else's house? What if Kevin's stepfather came up there and saw you
Right.
sneaking this dude in? And then so they sharing Simply Lemonade, which by the way is very good. So now y'all go together like y'all don't even know each other. Then they start kissing. I guess when you young, things happen so fast. You know what I mean? I
That was
remember
the
when I was young,
driest.
things happen so
That was the
fast.
worst kiss. When I was in Catholic school in the 7th grade, we kissed better in the basement than that kiss, Calvin.
Yeah, that's going.
Golly.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
gonna need
like,
you to. I'm gonna need you to throw out about 7 Hail Marys for that one, sir. Because
I was
Catholic
breaking
school,
all of.
7th grade.
Sister Anne Marie saw me over there at St. Ambrose. Miss Sheila know about St. Ambrose. Not that she was there. She's an attendee of the church, not the school. And so yeah, man, I was like, oh, they need to train these kids to kiss better. But nonetheless, yeah,
No,
yeah. Yo, if you're gonna
no,
do it, I want to see little spit trail. I want to see something. Make me think y'all actually kiss.
no, no. I'm good. I'm good with letting them do the dry kiss. Let's see the adults kiss. I'm good.
You want to see Frosty Tips and Darnell?
First of all, respect her
Unfrosted tips. Defrosted
defrosted
tips.
tips.
Defrosted tips. Nonetheless, yeah, I this whole Bakari thing, it keeps.
Yeah, that's
Then
another
he
weird.
come with limited snacks. How you bringing some sunflower seeds? Just some. You ain't got no chip. You ain't got no fungos. You ain't got nothing else.
So yeah, and you know what? That's a great point because Simply Lemonade is probably like $2.99.
Yeah.
Like downgrade to the Turkey Hill, which is probably $1.19. Get the Turkey Hill lemonade and upgrade the snacks. You know what I mean? That's
Come
that's what
on,
you do.
man.
Yeah, that's what you
Coming
do.
in with
I'm
one
with you on
bag of
that one.
chip and some sunflower seeds talking about we gonna share. Get out of here, clown. Kevin got more money. He can stack up with Kevin. He out here buying people stars.
And
Anyway.
then also with the way Kevin's stepfather come in the room, like she gonna see the shells, and where you gonna spit the shells, and then stepfather gonna come in and be like, "Who these shells belong to?" Because she nosy. She gonna
Right.
always, she, yeah.
Who these
So
shells? Are you selling shells? Anyway. Now to close out the episode, with other dumbness, Emmett meets his idol, Master Marchand. Now, if there was ever a waste of an actor or a character or a storyline um, in a drama, it's this. Why do you have D Ray, who's a funny guy? It just felt hollow. It's like, okay, Master
what?
Marchand, he finally gets to come
No.
in. He meets Master Marchand, and he finds out that Master Marchand is lying. He's a fake. But I don't, I don't
I
know,
liked it.
Calvin.
I liked the little comic relief we had in there. I like that. I definitely like that. Oh, you know what? We did forget about Shaw. Shaw doing it to
I ain't worried
with
about
that
Shad.
girlfriend.
Shad with a gold digger. That was dumb too. He up here feeling guilty, and Trig out here still tricking with what he like. And I don't know why old girl's playing hard to get. What is this? Yeah, are you fetishizing me? Yes,
He
he's
needs
fetishizing you.
he need to leave her alone. Okay, let me tell
Right.
you something.
You too
Like
much
you
drama.
just yeah, exactly. I just got finished sleeping with you, and now you got all these questions. He got to leave her alone. You know what I mean?
Victor about
And
to come out the streets. I already know he out.
exactly. What he need to come out
What he
for?
coming
Y'all
out to
forgot he
get?
was with Amani. He was with
Right.
Amani for a whole 2 seasons. Like there is no secret. Like I don't understand.
The streets know he likes shims.
I just don't understand. Everybody knows. No one forgot. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
he likes
I don't understand.
transgender.
Yeah, we
he's into
already
the
know. We
yeah.
already know this.
He
So
likes the
what?
T in the LGBTQ.
But she's so annoying with everything is a fight with her. Well, I need you to act like you want to be. Oh, so you can't be with me. And then she said, "Why are your windows tinted, ma'am?" Because I'm in Chicago. I'm running for
Right.
office, and I drive a Mercedes truck.
What?
What?
What do
Are
you
you? Because you're embarrassed to see me? Are you serious?
I
Yeah.
mean, despite the fact that your Adam's apple is real big, I mean, everybody knows I like he likes tits and dicks. Everybody knows that he likes transgenders.
Everyone
So
knows.
everyone
Everyone knows.
knows this is an open secret. Come on now.
Yeah, it's
It's
it's not
like it's an open secret that Otis Perry is Duda. It's an open secret that
the
Victor
worst
likes
kept secrets in
transgender
TV.
women.
It's just the worst kept secret in TV. The shocking part is that he's actually running with a woman. Because I know everybody's sitting back like
Right.
that can't be real. That can't be real.
Like yo, when he started liking women, Pete did the streets know.
Exactly.
The streets know. The streets
Exactly.
know. And so
Ridiculous.
that's just shy review. I mean, we're gonna see what happens in the season finale.
It's getting
They're
better.
gonna throw 10 new stories at us next week.
I'm
10
trying
new
to tell
stories.
you that it's going to be a good cliffhanger, and then season 6 is going to be fire. I'm pulling for the Shy. Let's go, Shy. Number 1 show on Showtime. Let's go. Well, Flatbush Misdemeanors, if you've never watched that, that's a really good show.
That is funny. I've watched
That's a really good show.
All right. Now let's go into raising Kanan and all. And so, Rock and the family, they're still doing what they do, and it starts off the episode of Detective Howard getting his wish. He tells Kanan that I'm your father, Kanan, not DEF CON. I try to do a little Star Wars. Kanan, I'm your father. And so yeah, he tried, he comes out and he just basically just hit him with the like, look, nigga, I'm your dad. Excuse my
Yeah,
hands.
it was no build
And so
up. All.
no build up. Like I thought I thought they stretch it out at least 2 more episodes, but no. Like, nah, son, I got shot. We went through a whole season of me trying to get your mother to tell you that I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy, okay? And because I'm your daddy, I'm not even going to tell the police that you shot me because, of course, I saw you. You shot me. Boo. And so her response, though, is disrespect. Kanan, I guess the adult Kanan that we saw in the other powers, he got a little street smart, but this Kanan is dumb as a rock. Now, this Kanan is like, Mom, the detective's here again, and he talking about he my dad. Don't listen to him. He crazy. That's all you got to say, Rock. Don't listen to him. He crazy. That's all she gave me. Don't listen to him, baby. He crazy.
Listen, man. I think they tried to channel some juice from Omar Epps, because if you notice, every time he went to Kanan, he ain't say, "Hey Kanan, hey kid." He tried to hit his little "Hey B." Yo, B.
Right.
That's for I was like, wait a minute.
Yo, B.
Wait a minute. You trying to throw Q in here? We trying to act like that he Q now? Detective Howard was like, "Hey B." AB try to act like some juice, but he did just go straight and tell him that he was his dad. There was no buildup, but Kanan is really gullible. So, of course, Kanan believes him. Rock is telling him one thing, but Rock messed up because he said, "Your mom's going to tell you I'm crazy and everything. It's a long story, but she'll tell you that." And that's exactly what she said. So if I'm Kanan, I'm like,
Kanan dumb. He still believed mommy. And I would have been like, yo, where the blood test at? Let me see the DNA or whatever. How let's go down, get swabbed up in the mouth and go ahead and figure this out. But Kanan, he know how to still crack, but he don't know how to determine who his daddy is. And so just believe Rock. And when all else fails, believe your mother. And
you're supposed to believe your mom. She been taking care of him. She been lying to him.
Your mother's a murderer. She done killed your best
Yeah,
friend Scrappy. All right, now
yeah.
Scrappy went
Well,
out here,
remember
lost an eye.
and remember last season she killed his other friend. I can't remember his
Oh
name,
yeah,
but she
yeah, the
killed his other
dude. Well,
friend.
Lou killed him. The
Well, Lou
dude,
killed him,
yeah,
but she
yeah,
she put the hit out on her. She put the hit out. She made the order for Lou to kill him. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So he just, mom, okay, yeah, the detective. He talking about he my father. Yo, he's terrible this year. Makai Curtis. I'm like, yo, it's I don't know. Anyway, but it was a good episode. But let's continue. Now, Rock, she's kind of like McDonald's. She's franchising the crack business and she's expanding into the New Jersey territory. And so she's setting up shop. They're going to do another thing that they already doing in the Baisley projects. Rock is about the money, but it gets a little risky because our boy Unique, he ain't gone. Unique then came back. He then went and robbed the bodega and took the money that was up in the boxes and kidnapped old girl, held her for ransom so he can, try to get his little footing back and whatnot. They even suspected the Warrell had something to do with it. They had the guns on. They had to even pull Lou out the studio. Lou in there making beats on. Boom, boom, pop, boom, 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 pop. Lou, I need you right now. What? But Lou know that money paying for the studio. So Lou, all right, let me get my nine. Let me come on out. And Lou is real forgiving. I mean, Unique tried to kill you, and so did Worrell. But it's all about business now. And so Lou, he goes here, teams up with Marvin, and they meet with Unique and try to work it out. I love Unique. I love Joey Badass. Like I said,
Yeah, yeah.
listen to his album. 2000 is a great album. But what you think about that?
Yeah, so like someone said, well, someone's asking, do we think Neek is really going to be out? So I'm hoping not. I'm hoping, because he was just like, basically I want to live a
We need
normal
him in.
life. I don't want any problems. I hope he's not. I hope he's just kind of laying low until he can bring himself back up because he's a great character. Like Joey Badass plays the shit out of that Neek character. So I need Unique to be back on. I definitely want to continue to see him. But Power has a way of going from villain to villain. So, this being a spinoff, they might go to another villain. We see next week where she's starting to talk to some Italians. So New
Right.
Jersey seems to be bringing a whole new set of problems for her. But yeah, so you remember she told Worrell in there, like, you better find him or it's your life. And Worrell came up with him the next day.
I
Like the
got him.
next day, I got him right here.
Here he
Um,
is.
it, so Ileana ain't put up no fight. Like she ain't put up no kind of fight.
Yo, she was
Just
watching the TV. He had a Tahitian treat and one of those sodas, and she just what was she supposed to do, Calvin? She had a nine
I
in
don't
her face.
I don't know, scream or something. Like she remember she killed her husband. I guess her husband beat up, but I thought she had grown some balls after that. But she just she ain't look like she was crying. So maybe she just one of them
Right.
stoic type people
I think
waiting
she
for a
used for it.
chance.
I mean, she's Colombian.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
the cousin of the Connect. You
She like
know,
it come with the territory.
But Rock is hard. Rock is just running, bitch. She just walking. She just driving around Queens and Jersey all day, yelling at people. That's all Rock does. She just goes to places, pulls out her gun, and yells at people,
in
and
her
and
high
they
heel
and they fall in
in her
line
high
in her
heel
high
Prince
heels.
boots. In her high
Right.
heel Prince boots.
I was like, is Purple Rain? Is this like the Queen's version of Purple Rain? Because I saw what she had on. I was like, what? This is definitely a 89 style or a early 90s. Because I'm like, what is she doing? This I thought she was gonna have like the Dapper Dan joint on. But yeah, that's all she does all day is just walk around and slap people, pull out her gun, shoot people, and set up crack businesses. She's a major franchise. She's like the Ray Kroc of crack. And so I wish her the best. Yeah, now Marvin, let's talk about Marvin. Before we get to Marvin, though, let's talk about your boy Camacho. Camacho might not make it to the end of the season because he messing with the wrong dude. He messing with Lou. Now let's not forget, Lou got about 50 bodies on him from the first season. He just wanted to go ahead and get into the business. He got other talents and stuff like that. But don't sleep on Lou. He trying to play, one end against the other. And Lou about to stick you right up in your eye and shoot your eye out. He want Lou out the business. So how you gonna get up on your high horse because you thought you tapped Lou, girl? Lou ain't worried about them skins. Lou's like, go ahead, go to California. I ain't worried about you. And You gonna try to go to his sister and talk about we both want Lou out the business? We want yo what? Lou, if Lou finds out, he gonna yeah. If Lou find out, he gonna kill you.
Yeah,
You
you
dumb.
I don't understand how people, and this is just with anything, blood is thicker than water. Like you might think they cool with you, you might think you know, but at
Right,
the end of the day, who does he think Rock is going to be loyal to? You or Lou?
right,
It ain't gonna be you, sir. Like, why
right,
would you even come with that proposition? Like, you just gotta ride that one out. Like, you just gotta let Lou sit there and do what he do and just ride that one out. Plus, you're
right.
getting paid. You're getting the money. The money is funneling through the studio. Like, what are you doing? Now you want to sell more of the
Yeah,
studio to
I'm gonna
Rock
sell. Yeah, I'm
and
gonna sell
Lou.
you
It's
to
just
let you
ridiculous.
wash your
Yeah, it's
money.
just ridiculous.
Get
Just
out of here,
ridiculous.
clown. And then my boy, he gonna try to holler at Rock with the Shakespeare and whatnot. I was like, Hollywood, Hollywood, you better stop before your woman find out. He all like, yes, you know,
Well,
the precious leaf of the day is like the sky that blooms at night. That's Shakespeare. Like, nigga, that is
well.
not no Shakespeare. That's Iceberg Slim.
All I know is he ain't got to worry about any men from her past coming up because DEFCON is dead, and we know Symphony ain't gonna fight him.
Right.
Symphony gonna come up there and be like, "Stop it, Hollywood, leave her alone."
Hold up, DefCon not dead. DefCon in prison, right?
I don't know. I don't know if he did or in prison. He ain't on the show.
We,
Let's
I
just say
bet
that.
you we're gonna meet DefCon this season because Kanan's gonna have to go to prison and ask DefCon is he his daddy? And
Is he gonna go
so
to? Is he gonna be on the phone and be like,
no,
are you my daddy?"
yeah, it's gonna be like South Central, like
But they said DefCon is gay, so if DefCon in prison, maybe he gonna be, I don't know. Think of a name for DefCon that's kind of on the gay side because I don't know. He ain't gonna be DefCon anymore, but he gonna come.
mm-hmm.
Are you my daddy? He gonna get on the phone and be like, boy, hell no, I ain't your damn daddy.
What he gonna look like Clifford? He gonna go to the jail and look for DefCon, and DefCon gonna come in there looking like Clifford. That's a shame. Now, Jukebox, she finally gets her chance. Decon.
I'm not
Jukebox
doing it.
finally. Jukebox finally gets her chance in the studio, and she's fired. We already know Juke can
Yeah.
sing, but she's told by Camacho and Uncle Lou. He kind of chimes in, although he keeps on telling her she's beautiful. No, she kind of need to be. He Uncle Lou should say, "I need you to be like a femme lesbian, not a butch. I don't need you to be a butch lesbian. I don't need you to be, hard lesbian. I need you to be femme lesbian."
He's absolutely right. Like she got to choose. Either you want to
I
be
remember
a
a new
singer.
edition. That's what he said. She looks
Yeah,
like,
either you want to be a
she looked
singer
like Bobby.
or you want to be MC Light. You want to be the singer or you want to be MC Light. Or which one you want to be. Like you know where she would fit in great with that look. If
Mm-hmm.
you remember that video, they used to always play it on the jukebox, the little girls. Forever
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
ever, I will always be there for you. She could be on the ship with them old men trying to get at them little young girls. Like that's
Right.
where she would fit in perfectly. Like I just, yeah, he's right though. You know what I mean? Especially back then, you had to look the part, and she did not
Yeah,
look the part. I mean,
yeah.
again,
She
she
looks.
could rap and be MC Light or Queen Latifah,
Mhm.
but if she want to be a singer, she gotta look the part. She
Yeah,
gotta look
she
the part.
can. She can be a stud. That's what Lou said. You gotta be a femme. And
Yeah.
so, Jukebox, she got mad at it, but she's following her mother. Jukebox, she's tracking her mom, and she follows her mom to a church. And when her mom recognizes her, she runs out so she can avoid her mom. And so, I want to see what happens between Latoya Luckett and Juke and whatnot.
They
That's where
really
I guess
missed an
that's where Juke
opportunity.
gets her singing ability from.
Yeah, they really missed an opportunity to introduce Latoya Luckett because when she kind of chased her out the church, running after she stopped. They could have dropped her song. Part of me wants to leave you alone.
You in the
Part of
singing
me
mood?
wants for you to come home. Yo, they missed the opportunity. They could have, they need me to produce because I would have dropped that right in there. They could have slid that
Did
right
you
in there.
did you buy that Latoya Luckett CD?
Now I actually got the remix with Mike Jones on it though. I got the remix with Mike Jones. I got it off of a CD remix thing, and the Mike Jones remix is, it's fire. Mike Jones, y'all remember Mike Jones, even though he's on Garland's list as one of the 50 worst rappers, but whatever.
He is. He only had that one song, and that was his hook. Mike Jones. Every song,
He
Mike
had like three. He
Jones.
had like 30 songs, maybe two. Mike Jones. Somebody said who? See, so they wanted me to say Mike Jones again.
Mike Jones had one hit. Now let's talk about Marvin. Yeah, now Marvin, he's in the counseling class and what have you, the group therapy, and he looks like he's gonna go ahead and bang out with the therapist. She's a little cutie and stuff. And Marvin, she's like, you gotta breathe, Marvin. And the dude tried to run over him with the wheelchair at the projects and whatnot, but Marvin, Marvin probably would have shot him or pushed him out the chair, but he woosah and got himself together and let that man go ahead and whatnot, get in the elevator and whatnot. And dude try like, yeah, you don't know, ask somebody. I've been shot 80,000 times. Like, dude, I will kick you out of this wheelchair. I will slap you out of this wheelchair.
Nah, I ain't letting no dude in no wheelchair get out on me like that. I'm sorry. I don't care how much therapy I'm in. I'm flipping. I will flip that wheelchair the fuck over. I'm sorry. Right. I'm not. No, sir.
He was disrespectful. No, and they're gonna try to ride over Marvin's Bally's. Now, come on, now, don't do that.
It's gonna be like, you better recognize what I'd have pushed him in that elevator and pushed every single button on there.
What floor are you going to? The 20th? And then experience these other 19 floors.
I'd have pissed on it right after he got in, since he can't stand the piss smell.
Have you been in the New York project elevator before?
I have not, but I've been in the ones here in Baltimore.
My wife had family that lived in Red Hook, Brooklyn, in the P's. And we went to visit them one time and got in that elevator. Oh my God. I'm still here. I live to tell it, but I thought somebody was peeing standing next to me as we were going up. It smelled so bad. I was like, is somebody? I looked and said, somebody peeing in here?
Fun fact, if you ever get on the subway here in Baltimore, take the escalator. If you try to take them elevators, that's how all of them smell downtown. They all smell like that. Especially the one at Charles Center smells worse than that. Hey, I don't know if y'all recognize this, but I just need to bring the light that in the last when we were talking about the Shah, Garland said that somebody was doing it, and then in this one he just said that somebody, would you say they was busting him or something? Yeah, Garland be taking it back for us, y'all. Just wanted, that's what he be doing.
I'm old, y'all. Doing the nasty. And so overall, good episode. I have to give both shows good episodes and all. So we set up for next week for the Shy, and Raising Kanan. It's developing its storyline, and so we see how it plays out. Also, the detective, Howard's partner, she doesn't
nosy.
Yeah, she being nosy and whatnot, and she don't believe that he's telling the truth about he don't know who shot him, and so she about to catch a hot one too because she met her girlfriend. I guess all white policemen dress like that and look like
I was just about to say. Did you see the lesbian starter detective package that they were all wearing?
They both had it.
Yeah, they had the pantsuit with the little shirt and the collar open. Yeah, that's got to be the lesbian detective starter package. So yeah, man, I was.
Yeah.
They were gray suits with dark shirts.
Yes. Now, will Juke and Mom go do duets? We might see that next week. Maybe Juke goes into the church and sings with Mom, and she's not boosting. Juke is kind of, she didn't slow down since old girl died and stuff, and so her profile's a little lower so far this season as it was last season because she was almost like part of their little crew, but she's kind of like just walking around New York following people.
Well, my wish for Juke is that she just smiles in some episodes and be happy because Juke ain't never happy in that episode. The happiest was when she was with the white girl, but then the white girl was a junkie and died. Maybe she should get her a lesbian start a detective package. And
Well,
she get,
hey, old girl, she might try to come get Juke because she say, hey,
yeah.
me and you are kindred souls. And Juke was like, yeah, I know I like white girls, but I don't like you. So you never know.
Never know,
You
man. Never know.
never know. All right, man, let's go ahead and close out with these closing moments. You want to go first?
Yeah, I can definitely go first. So, I guess it was, well, it was clearly last week, but I'm not sure what day. But we saw Ari Spears get on the internet and talk bad about Lizzo, and
On Lizzo's internet. Mm.
everything he got, he deserves, because you know me and Garland, we will talk about people, we'll joke about people, this and that. But the one thing that we try not to be is mean, and they're all jokes. Ari Spears was literally trying to be mean about Lizzo and had the nerve to say, I'm handsome. At least I think I'm handsome. Sir, you got these dark circles around your eyes. I don't know where they
Like
came
a
from.
raccoon.
And yeah, like what I just don't understand how these celebrities want to shame other celebrities when they look worse. He looks horrible. And you talking about Lizzo? Like Lizzo, yeah, she's overweight, but Lizzo can also get out there and perform, sings. I mean, she gets it going. She's winning awards. What are you doing, sir? You getting beat up on broadcast? Did you see back a few years ago where the dude was punching him up? He got beat up.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ari Spears, and Ari Spears used to be funny. He's not even funny anymore. Like your Mad TV days are over.
Right. He ain't
Now
been
you
funny
just
since
look
Mad
like,
TV.
yeah, now you went from Mad TV to Mad Cow Disease, because that's what you look like you got now, just Mad Cow Disease. So Ari Spears and anybody out here that's trying to shame people and just literally be mean to people, please stop it. We don't have time for that. Jokes are one thing, but just being flat out mean, it's just not, it's unbecoming, and
Yeah.
it's undeserving. So anyway, that's my rant. That's my little rant right there.
Yeah, Ari Spears looked like he should be a walking advertisement for a CPAP machine. Please, dude, just
Go see your doctor.
yeah, go see your doctor, yo. Get the Inspire. He should, because he probably got the hose one, but you might need to go get the surgery Aries and get the one inside so you can click the button and whatnot. And so, because obviously you're not getting a proper amount of sleep. Uh, both of my rants are kind of hip hop related. The first one is about Lil Nas X. Now, I just happened to be flipping through Twitter before the start of the show tonight, and I saw Lil Nas X won a VMA award. Him and Jack Harlow. First of all, I didn't know people still made videos because they definitely don't play them on TV. I was like, there's the VMAs was last night. People actually make videos. They don't play videos anymore. But Lil Nas X, he won, or whatever pronoun he uses, he won a award and stuff. I'm not trying to be offensive. I just want to make sure I'm right in his pronouns. And I Little Nas X. I'm talking as a hip hop head now. My hip hop credentials are impeccable. He's just whack. It don't have nothing to do that he likes men or that he's in same gender loving relationships. He's just whack. Outside of the going down the old country road, he's whack. His shock value is I'm gay in hip hop. I know gay rappers that are way better. There's a guy here in Baltimore, DDM, Dapper Don Midas. He's an outstanding rapper. He's kind of like a viral guy. He was doing this thing about Michelle Obama. I forget the name of his internet piece. But when I was teaching at the University of Baltimore, I had him come in as a guest lecturer. And when we were talking about homosexuality and hip hop and all those different things, he is. I mean, he would put Lil Nas X to shame. I really hope he blows up nationally. But there are way better gay rappers than Lil Nas X. He's just, I'm flamboyant and I'm just trying and like shut up, go away. Get somebody to write a good 16 for you, and then let's talk about Lil Nas X. But you're whack. You're whack, Lil Nas X. And then my last thing is about this Jay-Z verse. Okay, everybody has lost their mind about this Jay. Oh, Jay took over that God Did song. That verse was meh. I mean, if you want some solid verses, Black Thought and Danger Mouse cheat codes, you can listen to that whole thing. Joey Badass, 2000. Listen to that. Coast Contra, that's a group. Listen to them. But that, the Hermaids. I mean, the J.C. Penney of rap, Jay Z. I'm nothing against him. He's a god MC. He's in my top 5. But yes, the J.C. Penney of rap. Um, that verse. Come on, y'all. I know y'all ain't heard Jay in a while. I know y'all thirsty for some good hip hop. It was okay. It wasn't one of Jay Z's greatest verses. Imaginary Players. If you want a great Jay Z verse, go listen to that. Okay, but then what he did on that DJ Khaled thing. Okay, thank you, Jay. That's all I got.
Did you call him the J.C. Penney of rap?
He's the J.C. Penney of rap, my man.
I need to make sure we get this in here. Can we see?
You turned off your mic. Your mic is off. Did you say it again?
I turned it off.
Yeah, say it again.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
So the thoughts expressed by Garland that Jay-Z is the J.C. Penney of rap. Please direct all that to Garland, of all things black, with Garland and Cal, because I don't. So anyway, man. Hey,
the Charles Schwab of rap.
Hey, y'all. Thank you for joining us. But no, we had a great time. This one actually went over a little. We generally finish them early, but yeah, we had a lot to say, especially about the show. That was like I said, I thought it was a pretty good episode. So it's Raising Kanan. So make sure you join us this weekend. Listen to our podcast. We're gonna have the sports podcast coming back out. We'll be back on topics since we finished the AFC and NFC predictions. And then of course next week we'll be back to talk about the Shy and Raising Kanan. And Queen Sugar is starting next weekend, Garland. We need to discuss if we want to do that or not. We need to discuss if we want to, we want to get back to that. Hollywood be playing on 2 shows at the same time.
We're about to start a GoFundMe page because I just need another job. I just need another paycheck. So
we'll talk about Anyway, but yeah, we want to thank you all for joining us. Hope you had a good time, just like we had a good time. And until then, this is All Things Black with Garland and Calvin. I'm Calvin. That guy that called Jay-Z the J.C. Penney of rap is Garland. That guy right there, Garland. Make sure you send all your
the J.P. Morgan of rap.
So anyway, we want to thank you all for joining us and hope to see you soon. All right, Garland. Later, man.
The J.C. Wentworth of rap.
I'm out.
I need my money now.